Sup YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Adonis. We're here today with the Accord in the garage, obviously, because we're about to get started on putting in the clutch in the car. Now just a little heads up, I don't know if it's going to be a multiple part video because I don't know how long this clutch video is going to take me. And right now it's nighttime, so that means I can't really make a lot of noise. I can't use my impact gun to take the axle out. So I'm just going to be taking out all the accessories, basically anything that I can take off that I do not need the impact gun for. I'm gonna take it off. I mean, I probably could take the axle off without the impact gun, but we'll see if we get to that. It's late at night. It's like 2 in the morning right now, 2:30 in the morning. So it's really late. Matter of fact, let me show you guys in case nobody believe me. Actually, it's only 1:42. Come on, focus. Focus. Yeah. See it? 1:42 in the morning, so almost 2 in the morning. Damn. Focus, camera. Focus. There we go. So yeah, it's only 1:42 in the morning, so I can't really make a lot of noise. So I'm just gonna take out what I can for now, and then tomorrow in the morning I'm gonna try to wake up early and get more done. And it's gonna be a little process. That's why I'm parking the car and using the TSX or the INTERCOOLER for work, because I can take my time with this. I do not want to rush this. I do not want to get anything wrong. I want to make sure everything is right. So that being said, I want to show you guys the parts. I already showed you guys in the last video, but in case you guys missed it, I'm going to show you guys. Actually, I didn't show you one thing that came today, but let me show you guys what I got and received. So right here, we got my tires. And some Federals. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says Federal on it or not. These are my tires, 4 brand new tires for that. So yeah, when I race the BMW, when I race cars, or when I race anything, or when I even try to boost or make videos for you guys, these are my tires how they are now. This side is not that bad because this is the side that popped. I actually got a flat tire and I had to change it. That's the only reason this kinda has thread on it. But if you go over here, I haven't changed this tire yet. Yeah, it's bald. Bad. So that's why I needed new tires. Tires, it just spins. The car spins. It's ridiculous. And the clutch slipping did not make it any better. So now over here we have our hash port Accord upper torque mount. That's gonna help us, you know, less flexing the wheels and basically be more solid, and you know, for launching or wherever, it's gonna help a lot. That's why I got that. Then we got the MISHIMOTO oil catch can. That's gonna help also. And then finally, the main important thing, that this is what we need so we could make power, you know, besides the upgraded turbo, but this is what we need to make power, is the clutch, because our clutch in this car from factory sucks. So there's a CLUTCHMASTERS. It's an FX350. And I'm excited to install this. This is what we're going to be focused on today. And yeah, just so you can expect how this is going to go, it's basically going to be clutch install first, hash port mount second, third video, MISHIMOTO oil can, and then finally the tires mounted onto those rims, and then alignment. And then the moment that all you guys been waiting for, dyno. After all that is done, it's dyno time. After dyno, quarter mile. But then let's get to the video. Let's start taking stuff out. So yeah, this is gonna be a complicated job, especially being my first time doing it to this car, and maybe the second or third time I do it to a car. So yeah, it's gonna be complicated, but I'm just push myself to doing it. Like, I have thought about it, just take it to the shop. Yeah, let's take it to the shop. I'll pay them the money, they install it, and I'm hassle free. I don't have to worry about it. But I'm just gonna give it a shot and do it on my own. And so we're gonna get started with this. Yeah, you know, no regrets. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's not think about it too much. Once you keep thinking about shit too much, then you be like, I shouldn't do it. I should take a nah. We're gonna do it ourselves. So first thing first, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do, because you know, I'm gonna try to make this a little quick, because I don't want to take an hour showing you guys to take stuff out, which doesn't involve the tranny yet. You know what I'm saying? So intake is obviously first. I'm gonna take this intake out the way. Well, not all of it. I'm gonna take this portion out. If I have to take the whole thing out, then I'll take the whole thing, but I don't think so. So I'm just gonna take this portion out. Obviously, this cover where the air goes through, and then I'm gonna disconnect the battery terminals, and then disconnect the bracket, take the battery out, and then whatever else I could take out there. I want to have all this room, as much room as possible in this area, so I can see what I have to do, what I have to disconnect, etc. So let's get started on that. First thing first, let's take this intake out. So as you guys can see, I have the intake out real quick. Next thing I'm gonna take out is the battery. So this is how it's looking so far. Emptiness. We're getting to the tranny. We're getting there. Take this plastic off real quick. So let's take this plastic. On top of this for now, the battery. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to take this bracket off. So to take that bracket off, let me find out real quick. Let's see what I got here. Okay, I see a screw down there. See that bolt right there. This is all connected. That's one bolt. It might be just two pieces if I take this bolt right here on top. So I'm gonna take those two bolts off. I might have to take this third one right here off too. Might. I'm not sure. I don't look like it's connected to anything. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to take just that bolt off and that one over here in the corner down there to see if it comes off. But then again, it looks like it's connected to these brackets as well, so I might have to take those three off too. So we'll see. Let me take those two big bolts off first and then we get to the next. Right. So we're gonna go ahead and move this to the side. This is the one that was hidden, and let's attempt to take this out. It's kind of cramped. Yeah, you might need a ratchet for that one. For the top one over here, let's see, I don't know if you guys see that one. Alright, here we go. And there we go. It's loose. That one's loose. Just need a ratchet for the one at the bottom. It's a size 12. If you guys wondering. Size 12. There you go. Need one of these. Take it to one at the bottom. Unless you got like one of those flexible style type things. Oh, it's gonna be complicated to take this out. Man, it's gonna be complicated. So update, I finally got that bolt off. Literally what I did was push this all the way up to give me enough leverage so I could just put the wrench and then loosen that bolt, and I finally got it off. Also took that bolt off over here. And the two bolts that are over here in the side, I just took them out. Those two bolts that over here in the side. I unclipped this right here. See? I unclipped this off. Unclipped that off. I broke it off after, obviously. So now let's see. Let's take these screws out the way. Put them here. Keep all your screws together, cause yeah, it's gonna be hard to put. Remember what you took off. I'm gonna put all this here. I can know that goes for the battery. I'll see if it comes off now. If not, it's probably more for me to do. Let's see. There, sliding on. Alright, it's off. Bracket's off. Nice. This is heavy. Oh, man. So now that that's off, we have all this space here. Yep. It's a lot of space. Damn. A lot of space. So I might start. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I might leave it for tomorrow, but I might unclip the clutch lines, take these clips off, pull off the clutch lines. And then just start disassembling as much as I could from up here. Alright, YouTube, this is day 2, which is not the second day. It's day 2 that I'm working on the car, you know. Like I said, I was telling you guys, I'm taking my time with this. Like, I'm not trying to rush. Like, rushing is just gonna get it boring and like whatever. So I just come when I have time. Like literally right now, it's like, let me show you guys what time is it right now. I come out late work. I come out late out of work all the time, and it's hard for me to wake up early. I try to wake up early so I can do this shit early, but I can't wake up. Like I wake up and just go back to sleep. But right now, as you can see the time, 2:59, I think it said 2:59. Yeah, almost 3 in the morning, and I'm here in the garage, and the camera doesn't want to focus now. Focus. There you go. I had to blow it real quick. So yeah, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't even feel like being here. But then again, I'm like, I do. So it's just, I'm tired because I just came out of work, and it's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you guys. Thanks for all you subscribers that joined recently. I appreciate every single one of you guys too, and especially the ones that been with me for a while and the ones that joined me recently. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving and enjoy the turkey. You know what I'm saying? I was working today, so I literally enjoyed some turkey and some Thanksgiving food. Thanks to my mom that she brought me food. Appreciate that. And then I came out of work and I ate some more turkey. And now I'm here in the garage about to work on my car. So my Thanksgiving was basically work and work on my car. So yeah. But if you guys were your families, appreciate that moment, appreciate that time. But anyways, let's get to the car and what else we got to disassemble. Alright guys, let's get into this, even though I don't really want to, you know, not because I don't want to get this shit done. It's just, it's a lot of freaking work, bro. It's a lot of work, bro. I understand why people go to the shops for this shit. It's a lot of freaking work. We're gonna make it happen. All right, so for the first thing I'm gonna do right now, like, I wanna obviously I want to finish taking this off, like I said, and I'm gonna unclip these pins so that we could take this shift linkage off the car. So let's get to that. And these pins in the back, obviously pushed, but pretty sure he pulled right here, pulled them up and these clips come off too. This is holding the shift linkage on both sides, and then once we disconnect this, it should come off. And then from there, we move on to the next steps. Easy part first. Let's loosen this. Obviously, we gotta do the easy stuff first, you know what I'm saying? Just wanna get this out. Wow. Really? Really, Adonis? You really gonna do that to yourself right now? Great. Let's see if I have another flathead, which I doubt, because I think that was my only flathead that I found. Great. Let's see what size this shit is. Size 8. Size 8. Yep, size 8 it is. Just use this for now until I pick that up. Hopefully I don't forget that I dropped that, because yeah, it's gonna be an issue because I don't know where it fell at. But once we get down there, we'll find it. Alright, take this off. And then we gotta unbolt that one right there. That looks smaller than an 8. Yeah, that's way small. That's a 6. Alright, let me find a 6 real quick. So, loosen the top one also, and just pull it off. PRL. Silicone intake. Let's just put that in the floor right there. Alright, so now we got more room to fuck around with. Just in case we gotta reach it underneath here. You know, mess around with the slave, which is right there, or whatnot. So yeah, and I got my cone just sitting there, chilling. Still don't know what this is. If you guys know what this is, let me know. There's like I don't know if it's like a crash, like if you crash the car, that's gonna protect the tranny, because that's what it looks like from the shape of it. I don't know what this is. It's just sitting there. It's not a motor mount. But anyway, whatever. That's taking a lot of freaking space also, so might end up taking that out too, but we'll see. So let's get into this shift linkage. See if we can take it out without messing anything up. I mean, the flathead would have been perfect for this. Wow. Oh, I saved one pin. The other one flew. Should be able to rise up now. Shift linkage disconnected. See how we get to the other one. Alright, so I got one off. You see right here? It's off. Look closely. It's off. I just gotta pull it up. Yeah, and then yeah, it fell down again down there. So yeah, I got 2 pieces to find. But yeah, anyways, the other one, I can't take it out. As you see, there's no space. So what I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna just start disconnecting all the sensors. So all the sensors, I'm talking about the ones right here, on the side, that one right there. Anything that's connected to the transmission, I'm just gonna start unplugging. That one right there. I'm just gonna unplug everything. Obviously the ground cable right there is like a 10. Disconnect that as well. Yeah. So disconnect everything, every single cable that I see, so that we could finally loosen up the axle as well. So, and then I could lift the car up and then drain the oil of the tranny and all that. Just want to have everything done from here so I could just start working on the axle and all that. Because once I take out the axle, then I might loosen up the tranny bolts, which I could see one right there by the downpipe. I don't know if it's gonna give me a hard time. I think, yeah, it's gonna give me a hard time. So I might have to take the downpipe out as well, which is a good thing, because I'm call PRL and I'm gonna see if they could change that for the racing downpipe, because this is the street version. The reason for that is because I think this is like a defective downpipe, because I'm not supposed to get a check engine light for it, and I did. So I think the cat inside the downpipe is defected. So if they could replace that and give me a race version instead, that would be dope. If not, then I'll just take it off and then put it back. It is what it is. But if they don't, then I'm gonna let you guys know, because that's bad customer service. Because if that shit has a defective cat, it's pointless to have a cat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I might have to end up taking the downpipe out. So I might have to take the downpipe off, and yeah, obviously the front pipe, because I think the front pipes might be in the way. Yeah, the front pipe might be in the way as well because of space. So I might have to disconnect the front and downpipe off, which sucks, but it's gonna get done. It is what it is, gonna get done. So since I have to do that, I'm gonna start disconnecting the heat shield from the downpipe and start disassembling the downpipe from the top. That way when I get underneath, it's easy. So that's what I'm gonna do as well. So let's just get to unplugging all this bullshit first. So let's just start unclipping these stuff. Oh, whoa, and I almost fucked up my camera. Damn. The last thing I need is to mess my camera. It's an expensive ass camera too. Alright, see what clips I could take out. I suck at taking out clips, by the way. I don't know if you guys have the same issue, but I don't have nails, man, so this just sucks. I hate taking clips off, bro. It's just like my nightmare. There we go, that's one. That came out easy. Alright, see, this one has a clip around here. Let me show you how to unplug this shit. This one's giving me a hard time to unplug for no fucking reason, so I'm just gonna plug the green one over here to the side. I don't know if it's like a coolant sensor or what, but kind of look like a coolant sensor. That's disconnected. What else is there? There's another one underneath here by the intercooler piping. This is the only cooler piping. Yeah, I know it's trash. I might change that in the future. I might make my own custom ones if they don't sell it. Because the core they don't really sell a lot of parts like the SI compared to the SI, you know. So if they don't sell it, I'm just gonna make my own custom ones, which I have intercooler piping there. But that won't be for now. I'm trying to get this shit done now. All right. So for this clip that's been a pain in the ass, once you take the condom off, which is this rubber piece, you rub it all the way down, you press in. I don't know if you guys can see that real quick. Press squeeze in and pull down and it comes off. So yeah, just make sure you guys do that. So all these are out. Now I'm gonna take that 10mm ground. I don't know if you guys see that real quick. Oh shit, light sucks here too, man. All right, there you go. That 10mm right there. It's literally a 10mm. That's a ground cable. Disconnect that as well. Alright, that 10mm is off. That's down there. Alright, shit's unplugged. Let me show you the clips are unplugged real quick. Down, recap real quick. Down right there. Down right there. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go ahead and then start taking this heat shield off so we can take this downpipe off. So yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna suck, man. But whatever, man. I've done it before, so now I know what I'm getting into. So it shouldn't be that hard. And the bolts are not gonna freaking break like the other one. I hope not. If it does, yo, disappointing PR. But it shouldn't. So let's start taking out this heat shield real quick. Ooh, damn, that's how much power I did. Last thing I need is this to break right now. Okay, this bolt's off. Off. There's another one. Got one more on the side over here. Damn, why's everything falling? yeah, I just took the last bolt off. Heat shield's off. Only had 2 bolts on it, just in case you guys are wondering. That's why it came out so fast. So now that that's off, we have 4 bolts on top that we have to take off and loosen. There's one here, one, 2. Underneath there's 3, and then the 4th one's over in the corner, and that's obviously PRL. That's not stock. So let's go ahead and take that off. 4 bolts off. They're probably like 14s. Hopefully they're 14s. I don't even remember right now. Check right now. Alright, let's go old school with this. I'm gonna use the wrench. Let's just use the wrench real quick. I'm trying to put my gloves on just because I don't want to hurt my hands. I don't want to cut my hand with these edges. Damn, I know I did a good job of tying it, but damn, shit. Yo, that shit's on there, bro. Damn. Alright, so let's try this again. There you go. All you need is a bar. Once you have a bar, anything's breakable. Breaker bar. Let's see if this can reach in here. I can. Alright, let's see. It's off too. Alright. Those 2 off. Okay, just wanted to loosen them. Just loosen them. Now we gotta get the one on the side over here. Let's see if I can do that. Now that one's gonna be a little bit complicated. I need a little extension real quick. Ways for me to break this. Get the pole. Yeah, so to give me more space, I decided to take this plate off. This aluminum plate. I've done it before when I take the bumper off. This is a tense right here. It turns. It's off. She protects the hood latch. Yeah. Once I loosen that side, this whole aluminum piece should come out. That should give us enough space to take that 14 mil out. So yeah, after taking out the 3 bolts, and I took those 2 bolts off and that clip in the middle right there, and they gave me enough leverage to take this tray off. By clipping all that, is this, I had enough space to loosen all this so that I could take this off. That's the only way. So these are the screws for this. Let's keep them together. Put that on the side right here with the heat shield. All the screws as well, so we can remember these all go together. Boom. So, oh yeah, I also took these clips off too, the ones on the side. So give me more. See, so I can move up and down. So that's there. That's done. So now I have more space, as you can see, to work on. All right, update for you guys. All the 4 bolts for the downpipe are loosened. I used the extension to reach there. Let me show you guys real quick, just in case you guys are wondering, like, oh my god, how you did that? You didn't show it. All right, so you tuck it in through here, underneath the coolant holes and the intercooler holes, right? You're gonna want to push up. It's hard to do with one hand. You need 2 hands for this shit. And then, all right, and you're gonna line it up. Like I said, it's just hard on one hand, but see, it's almost there. Let me do it with another hand. Let me get my other hand real quick. Alright. See, the things you have to do for YouTube, you gotta redo shit. I'm just trying to get shit done. That's the only reason I freaking record that shit. Alright, there we go. See, it's on. It's on. Look at that. Alright, if the camera focus, come on, focus, dude. Focus. See, there you go. See how it's on the bolt? I have it here, and then I used the breaker bar, pulled it down, it came off. I did the same thing on this side. This side has more space, so it's easier. So yeah. So after you loosen all those bolts, like I said, I'm gonna take this off too, because it's kind of annoying. Just easy to take off. You can take the whole thing as a one piece, you know, by taking these clips off, or you can just take this off to the sides over here. Just pull them up. So since I already had this side loose, I'm just gonna take these two clips off, and then this whole thing should pull off. See, that just gave us more room to look around and to mess with stuff. That's why when I take the downpipe off, it's gonna give me way more room for the transmission to see. I might end up taking off the intercooler holes as well, because I think it's gonna be in the way. I'm just trying to get as much room as possible. I don't really care about putting shit back on, because it is what it is. I'm actually gonna unclip this oxygen sensor, because when we take the downpipe off, we want to lose. So yeah, just gotta unclip it from up here, pull it down, pull it up, and that's it. All right, so yeah, I might end up loosening this intercooler holes real quick. Yeah, just take it out the way. So it's just a regular Phillips head. Take that off, and that'll be one less thing in the freaking way. Same as this side. Let me do that real quick. Progress. Intercooler's out the way. More space. It's right there. That piece right there. Easy. See if I can take this out now. This intake is somewhere. There we go. This is out the way. We don't need that there. Boom. There we go. Look at all this room now we have. There's all this stupid ass wiring that's in the way. Pretty much. To get this shit out the way, I might have to just unclip it from the ECU and unplug from here, and then it might give me the privilege of taking this whole thing off, like out the way. So yeah, I'm gonna try to take this off now and see. We'll lift this side up. There we go. That's a clip. There we go. So it's a clip. You press the clip and pull it up at the same time. There we go. This side is off. There we go. That's the ECU, by the way. Just letting you guys know. So that's off. And then over here we have a big ass freaking clip thingy. Let's see, where do we unplug all this bullshit at? So don't know if it's gonna come off or not, but I have it right here. See how that weird position? Inside of the middle, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see. See how there's like a tab there? I pushed it in and pulled at the same time, and it came out like that. So I'm gonna see if that disconnects it. Pull it all the way. It's gonna let me pull this out. Yeah, it did. Wow, that was easy. So now I should be able to pull this all off. Actually, there's one more thing holding it. Alright, let's see how I can take this one off. This is holding it, but it's connected to the inside though. Damn it. Freak, this car has so much bullshit. So I just took the fuse box cover off to see what's going on. So that's like a negative or positive, can't really tell. So I'm gonna disconnect that 10 mil so I could get all these wires and move it over there so I can have enough space. So let's see if we can do it with the flathead real quick. Nah, it's not gonna happen with the flathead. Get our handy dandy 10 mil here. Oh, it's actually an 8 mil, damn, which is even smaller. So you guys got an idea why a shop would charge so much? They probably want to do the hassle of taking all this bullshit off like I am. I'm just doing it so I can have all the space. It could be easier for me, and I could show you guys so you guys see every process. I want you guys to see the whole process so you guys, if you want to do this yourself, you guys can. So that's the only reason I'm taking this extra steps of taking everything out. Alright, bolt is loose. Let's see what happens. Should be able to wiggle this out. There we go. So now should be able to pull this all out the way. And yes, I can. Yes, I can. I should put it all like over here somewhere. Yeah, I'll try to take this bar off because I don't need it no more, because this is for like the stock air box, and I'm not going to use the stock air box anymore. Yeah, so I took the bracket off, kind of broke it off by accident on one side. The other side is good, but it is what it is. I'm not going to use that shit for it. But look at all this space we have now. Look at all this freaking space. Once I take that Purell downpipe off, it's going to be even more space. So yeah, I have a lot of room to work with. I might take this bullshit off too, just take it fuck off, because I don't even know what this shit. I'm telling you, there's like an impact for the slaves, and I hit the slave and the tranny, bro, something like that. Look at all the slave stuff. Look at all the space we got now. If I want to make more space, I could literally take the positive side off and then throw that wire over there, but I think I have enough space to work around. I have more than enough. Once I take that downpipe off me even more. But yeah, you can see all the clips I took off. It's all off. It's connected. I might have to take this bracket off right here. You can see that 10mm bracket right there off. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's another bracket right there that I got to probably take off. There's a couple brackets I gotta take off so that the tranny can come off smooth. And obviously I gotta I'm gonna loosen see this line right here, that's the clutch line. I'm gonna loosen that also, take it off. And then this bracket right here that holds the slave line, it has 2 bolts over here and behind it. I'm gonna take that off also, so that the clutch line could be off the car. And then this is the motor mount, that's the transmission mount that's holding it. And then after I take the shift linkage off and the axle off, all I have to do is take the and I have to drain the transmission fluid. All I have to do is unbolt the transmission from the bolts around it, and then we should be able to pull this off. What's up, YouTube? It's like the 3rd day I'm working on the cord. My bad for the light. 3rd day. You got another heater. This garage is cold, bro. Show you the time real quick. 4:45 a.m. Yep. This thing doesn't want to focus. Focus. There you go. So yeah, let's just get started on the video. Work is already 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's just start working. So what we're gonna do first is obviously I'm gonna lift these hoses real quick, just to make more room. These hoses, I'm gonna lift them up. Well, let me see if I can lift the back one up first. Push up both of them. Probably cooling hoses. Like that. See, there's a clamp underneath over there. You can see it all the way underneath right there. Look. Unbolt that clamp so we could take this off, and then I'm gonna unplug these sensors right here, these 2 sensors, which let me see if I can do it right now. That's one off. So we do this one, this off, and then I gotta take this hose off. It's right there. Take that off with this. Give me one of these. Let's disconnect this real quick. There we go. So now I should let me take this hose off. Let's see. Let me take let me put this up here real quick. See it right here? I'm gonna push it up real quick. There you go. Let's see if I can pull this out. Yeah, it's tight in there. Let me see if I can put this up more. Yeah, there you go. Let's try it out. She's like, yo, why are you trying to get out, bruh? So I got it off. It's kind of sucked not being able to record and do shit at the same time. So what I did is use the flathead with one hand, and then I pulled the hose with the other hand, and I lifted at the same time, and then it finally popped off. Next thing I'm gonna do is take that clamp off, which is right. Let's see if we can see the bolt. Right there, in between there. Probably don't see it, but it's in between there. The clamp. Take that clamp off so I could take this piece off. See if anything's holding it. Looks like there might be more shit holding this in place. Huh. Yeah. I think I might have to take these bolts off up here too. 1, 2, maybe 3 bolts. 3 bolts just to take this off. So update, I already disconnected those 3 bolts on top. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, and then I loosened the clamp over here. So let's see if it comes off. Yeah, I still gotta loosen the clamp a little more. Let's do that still. So this is how it looks so far. Just took this piece off. These are the 3 screws I was talking about. 1, 2, 3, and then the sensors right here. You unplug them. The hose was there, and this is the clamp that I took off to take this off. So now it's completely off. Look how naked this engine bay is looking. Looks crazy, right? So how many times have you seen a cord like this? Seeing more and more of the transmission. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these, loosen up these brackets right here. See this bracket right here, this one, and then over here you see it has like 2 10s, so that I can move this out the way as well. And this is already loose. Up, yep, it's already loose. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so right now what I'm about to do is disconnect these brackets right here. That one right there, that's a 10, and the one over here is another 10. So these wires could come up, and then I'm gonna take the other shift linkage clamp or whatever you call that clip off, and then this one's already out. So yeah, and then once I'm done with that, I think I'm pretty much done with the top. I hope I don't have to take the throttle body off. That's the throttle body, because there's a bolt right there. You see it? And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach it to unloosen that bolt. But if I don't, then I'm gonna have to take this throttle body off. I don't want to again. But if I have to, I have to. Is what it is. It's not as complicated. It's just it's more shit that I have to take out, and I don't really want to take it out. So hopefully I can avoid taking this throttle body off. We'll see. So once I'm done taking those two bolts off, this whole harness should be able to pull up with all this harness. And then once I take that clamp off, shift linkage should be disconnected. Then all I have to do is next is I already took the center cap off. I gotta get a size, whatever size this is, so I could loosen this axle nut. Then I could jack the car up, and then I could finally drain the oil from the tranny and drain the fluid from the slave. So yeah, a few more steps, and then I could start unbolting this transmission off this car. Little update, just took that bolt off right here, the bolt, that 10, put it back there, and the bolt, that 10, that holds the harness over here. So I just put the bolts there so I can remember where they go. Right now I'm taking this clamp off for the shift linkage. All I'm doing is using the flathead and going back and forth to the side, and then there we go. It's off. Put this shit over here. Alright, so now it should be able to come off. Easy come off. Get off. Off. Look at that. Off. That's crazy. Put this shit to the side over here. Wow, look how naked that looks. Wow. It's crazy. Got the slave cylinder. I'm literally about to do that right now. I'm about to just take the line off with that line right here, drain the fluid, and then I could take this bracket off. It's one less for me to do, one less thing for me to do. And then just gotta loosen up that. I'm almost done. All I gotta do is take this freaking axle off, which I have to buy that size tomorrow. drain the fluids. That's it. But let's get on to that. Let's try to take that clutch line, disconnect it so it drain the fluid off. So make sure you have a container because you don't want to leak over the floor. I mean, even though it's gonna fall on the tray, but you know, in case. It's a size 10. Alright, so it looks like I might need two tools to disconnect these. Alright, so 17. So you need a 17 and a 10. Alright, there you go. 17 and a 10 to loosen up this clutch line. So it's not gonna let me take the whole oils off. I'm gonna take those brackets off first. Let me take the bracket off because it's not giving me enough wiggle room to pull off. So I'm gonna take this bracket off right here that I said I was gonna take off. That bracket right there, holding the clutch line. Take those 2 bolts off. Right there. See that? One up, one down. Take those the 2 bolts off and the bracket should come off and then I should be able to pull the clutch line off. Do that real quick. I already loosened up the bolt. Just showing you guys what I'm doing. Hopefully I could take this bolt off without taking this sensor off. I don't know what that sensor is. Doesn't look like it's gonna let me take it off. So yeah. I might not take that bracket off until I drain the transmission fluid, because I don't know if this liquid transmission fluid is going to come out of here. So yeah, I'll wait. So there's actually another thing that we have to do. As you can see here, there's a sensor connected to transmission. We got to take that out. That's underneath, like where the shift linkage is a black one. Looks like it's a clip. I just got to push it in there and then pull out, and then over there is in the size 10 that's holding that wires connector in place. Once I take those 2 out, I should be able to pull that wire and throw it over there, and then there shouldn't be nothing in my way. Shouldn't be nothing in my way. That's just the ground, right? Yep, that's the ground. So there shouldn't be nothing in my way. Right now that's clutch is draining. I had the bracket loose. See? Just gotta take this sensor off, but I gotta drain the fluid first because I don't know if it's gonna be transmission fluid coming out of there when I loosen that. So just in case, I'm just gonna drain the fluid tomorrow, the next day, because let me take this axle, loosen up this axle before I lift anything up. I don't want to do double work. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Just took the 10 mil out from over there, and the wire, I have it tucked over here. Show you guys. Oh, just tucked it over here for now, and then again it's this one, this bracket right here, that one, and the wire that connected here. So yeah, that's that. So that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow I'm gonna hopefully have what I need to loosen this axle and lift up this transmission. I could drain everything, take the and I'll also take the downpipe off, the front pipe if I have to. Maybe I don't, but if I have to, I'll take it off. So I know definitely I have to take the downpipe off. So I'm gonna take the downpipe off, and then obviously drain all the fluid. And then if I have to take the throttle body off, I'll take the throttle body off because it's literally right there. So it's blocking one bolt. I might have room, I might not. So we'll see. What's up, YouTube? Don't know what day it is, like that I'm back making another clip for you guys, but we're here and I got the socket that I need to loosen up the axle. So it's size 36 in case you guys were wondering. I actually bought a 32. See, axle nut socket, whatever you want to call it, 32, and I bought a 36. I bought 2 of them because I didn't know what size it is. Nobody on the internet knew what it was, or not even they knew, is that nobody wrote a blog or something to explain or answer somebody's question like this. So if you guys were wondering, it's a 36. So I just saved you guys some time. So now we can finally put it up in here, you know. See, I'm loosening it. Alright, so before taking off the axle, I had to put the, I say that, the impact gun battery to charge because it's dead. Yeah, so I just decided to loosen this guy over here real quick. this guy. It's a sensor for something. I don't know for what. It's on the trans. Grab one of these wrenches, these adjustable wrenches, and then boop, they came off. It's already loosened, as you guys can see. And boom, voila. So now, put the sensor in the side real quick. I don't know how delicate these sensors are, so I'm just gonna put it gently over here. So now I can take these bolts off right here. This is what holds the slave. That's probably the last clip you guys saw. Don't really know, but yeah. So now I could be able to take this off real quick. There we go. Put that down real quick. Put that in here. There you go. So let me put the screws back on so we can remember where they go here. Put them on. This one up here. So okay, that's out the way. See? So now we're pretty much ready to take this axle off already and drain the fluid. So yeah. So that sensor, I'm just gonna put it somewhere safe that's not there. Probably gonna put it like one of these boxes up, this box of foam up here. Be safe in there. Yeah, that's done. Pretty much everything is like disconnected. As you guys can see, no, there's nothing touching at all. So yeah, that's good. Alright YouTube, back on the next day, another day, and I have the car in the air, as you guys can see. I was gonna drain the fluid from the last clip, but couldn't find a screwdriver. But I'm started taking out the under tray. I didn't record it because you guys see me 1,000 times take this under tray off, to take the down pipe, the front pipe, and etc. So yeah, I'm just taking out the under tray off, which is a couple of screws like these, just in case you didn't see my videos. They're all around there. There's just a few of them. Nothing hard, simple. I don't really think I need to record to take out a freaking under tray, which you could go back to my videos and you'll see me take it out. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to impact this shit off. I already got my input gun charged, so let's see how easy this goes. But the first thing I'm gonna do is, I see that groove right there, I'm gonna try to take it out. This groove, if the camera focuses anytime soon. Yeah, there's a groove here, so I'm just gonna like unbend it. It's like bent in. Alright, let me get something thinner. So here, show you guys. Come on, focus. Focus. Yeah, this camera's getting annoying. See that? Anyways, I fixed the groove. This camera's I fixed. There we go. See, I took the groove off in, so now I can impact it out. That was in, now it's out. So yeah, let's impact this shit. Put you guys down here so you guys can see me. I mean, it's loose, but for some reason my impact gun is acting retarded. I put it to charge, but I don't know what's wrong with this shit. I think my impact gun is messing up. But it did loosen up the bolt. So I'll show you guys real quick. So come here. The bolt is loose. See? Guys, that's a good thing. So yeah, that's one less thing I gotta worry about. So yeah, now I just wanna, before I take the wheel off, I wanna take the undercarriage off. So I need to get a screwdriver to take the last two bolts underneath. Really want to show you guys, but it's so dark under there, you guys won't see me do anything. So yeah, let me just take the undercarriage off quick. Okay, so let's go under the car real quick. have my phone giving off light, but pretty sure that's the drain plug. Under tray's off before I go anywhere, say anything else. Took the under tray off. So right there, I'm assuming that's the drain plug right there. So I'm gonna try to loosen it and see if any oil comes out. If it does, then good. Transmission fluid should come off from there. We're gonna find out right now. But it's the only plug I see. Don't see any other plug. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna attempt to take the fluid out. Obviously, if it's not it, if it's not, that's not the plug, then I'll let you guys know. But it should be. You're gonna need one of your drives to take it out. I have a little extension type shit that I'm gonna use to give me leverage. Let's take this out real quick. Okay. Okay, it's loose. Let's see if this is the drain. And it is. Nice. Well, that's one job left. I'm gonna let that drain for a bit and then I'll come back. So while that drains, let's go to the downpipe right here. I have a aftermarket PRL downpipe and front pipe. This is the front pipe, this is the downpipe section. So the front pipe bolts that connect to the downpipe, they're Allen keys. It's like this. So yeah, we're gonna go loosen them. There's 1, 2, 3 that you have to loosen. So yeah, there you go. That's one. Loosen that one. Alrighty. So once you have all these 3 bolts off, the Allen key bolts or whatever bolts you have, if it's just stock downpipe, you're gonna remove these back bolts right here because they hold the downpipe. There's like ears. It's like a bracket basically that holds the downpipe in place. You're gonna want to loosen that as well. There's 2 of them, one on this side over here and one on this side. Is this ear thingy. Take those 2 bolts, remove it. Okay, well, that's the other bolt. That's removed. Now, before we go up top and remove the bolts up top, this is already loose, so the downpipe could come out. I might have to loosen up the top bracket, as you can see up there. There's another bolt in both sides that hold it. It might be holding it tight. Yes, I might take out this one, only this bracket out real quick just to see. Cause it might not let me take the downpipe off. So let's take this one off. Okay. There you go. There you go. So now I have some movement. Listen a bit. Give us some movement, some playroom. There we go. So now that I have playroom, I should be able to take this downpipe off. Loosen up a little more. So now let's go to the front pipe, because the front pipe, there's two transmission bolts. Like one right here on this side and one right here by the front pipe, and I won't be able to fit anything to take it out. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna take the mount off over there. If we go under there, over here, there's a mount that holds the front pipe. There's a rubber mount, but there's 2 bolts under here that you could take off, and then this mount comes off. And if I take that mount off, it should give me wiggle room to move this front pipe down and up some. If not, then I'm gonna have to remove the front pipe, which is gonna suck. because I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit a wrench underneath here to take these out. So yeah, might have to remove the front pipe. Hopefully not. So over here, everything is loosened already on the downpipe from the last clips. So should be able to take everything out easy. Already loosened all these bolts. I don't think I have to take the oxygen sensor off. If you have a stock one, you do. If you have a stock downpipe, you do. I might still have to remove it. We're gonna see as we go on the video. See if I have to take it out or not. But I know for the stock one, you do have to remove the oxygen sensor. So I'll let you guys know if we have to do it for PRL. Bolts. So. And then I'm gonna go under the car and see if I could take this downpipe off without no issues. Alright, so yeah, downpipe is off. You do have to loosen up the other ear over there, the second ear over there, so make sure you loosen that so that it gives you wiggle room to take the downpipe off. But yeah, pretty much took it off without taking out the oxygen sensor. It's still connected, but you need to have a PRL downpipe. If you have the stock one, you have to remove this oxygen sensor first. So on further inspection, we do have to take the front pipe off, so I'm gonna have to yeah, lift the car up a little more so I could go underneath the car and be comfortable to take the front pipe off, which sucks because that just adds on to more shit that I gotta put back on. It's a lot of work. I'm telling you guys right now. If you get into this shit, that's why I'm doing this video, so that you guys see what I'm going through to do this clutch work job by myself. And if you want to attempt to do it, I just gave you firsthand exactly what you're gonna go through. You gotta take a lot of shit off, like damn, like everything is basically off now. It's freaking crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, let me start lifting the car up so I can take this front pipe off. Alright, so first things first, we gotta take this stupid, I don't know, you can see plastic tray off. So mine is broken on both sides over there. I have a screw here underneath here on both sides, this corner. Once you take those two screws out on both corners, the tray should fall down, along with this one right here, which I broke off a while ago. I forgot when I did the front pipe. So yeah, just 2 Phillip heads for me. For you might be 4 and a little more. I don't remember. Mine's are broken, so I just have 2. So let me just take this screw off. And then that's boom, that's 1, put it right there. That's 1, and then over here is another one. That's right there. Now, to give us enough wiggle room to pull this down, see? To take the screws off over there, the front pipe screws. See if I get the camera real quick, show you guys. Boom. There's the front pipe screws, 1, 2, and 3 on that side. They're like 14s. I believe they're 14s, 14, 15s, I'm not really sure. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so once I take those 3 bolts off, I'll be able to take the front pipe off. Obviously I gotta remove the mount over there that I told you guys in the first place they gotta remove. I was gonna remove, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's remove these bolts real quick. So when you're taking out these bolts, make sure you have like an extension. It's a 14 with your wrench. I already loosened them. You gotta just finish loosening these. Let's see real quick. It's already coming off. Got them loose already. Gotta take these bolts off. Alright. So there's a bracket that holds the front pipe. There's like a hanger. You guys can see it right here. It's like size 12, so you gotta take off in order to take this front pipe off. I already disconnected all the bolts as you guys saw. There's literally 2 bolts underneath here to hold it in place. So yeah, okay, and my phone just fell. Alright, we still got lighting though, good. Alright, let's loosen this. One side is loose already. And boom, that's it. Easy as that. Both sides are loose. This would be so much easier if I would have had a lift. Too bad we ain't balling like that. Take these bolts. Come on. Come on, bolt. Hurry up, break up. Alright, 1 bolt off. Second bolt. I'm gonna keep them underneath here so I can know they go there. Need to remember that. And then, see, now I should be able to lift this up. Lift this side up more. That's not an issue. Let's lift this side up and then I should be able to take it out. Alright, I lifted the car up more. Let's see, let's take this damn front pipe out. Don't remember it being this difficult to put on at all. So it's like, there we go. Finally. Quick overview. Front pipes off, down pipes off. Yeah, I'm about to take the wheel off in a minute. But for the most part, everything is pretty much off that needs to be off. So now the axle's next, the wheel, axle, the transmission's already drained. So then we gotta start unbolting the tranny. After we unbolt the tranny, then we gotta put the jack underneath the transmission, and then put the unbolt the transmission mount, which is right there, and yeah, transmission should drop. So yeah, almost at the final steps, almost there. Literally just simple steps left. Hopefully simple, because you know, usually the things I think is simple is usually the hardest. So we'll see. So got the wheel off. Take these tools out the way real quick. So let's take this nut off, the axle nut off. So that's off. There we got the axle. Yeah, this is my first time taking the axle out, so I'm not 100% sure what I have to do, but I might end up taking off the lower control arm off, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to pull this towards me, and that will give me more leverage and more wiggle room. I don't know if I have to take off the hub assembly. I don't think so, but what I might end up doing is taking off the lower control arm and then taking off where the strut holds. That way this is going to push down, and then it's going to give me leverage to push forward, and then that would be let me push this, I guess, in, and then I could pull it out. So I'm gonna try that. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do first, it's kind of hard to do this one hand and hold the light, bro. Like literally it's kind of getting annoying, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So having the phone there in the edge so it could break, I'm gonna take this clip off right here. I actually did this, I already did this job a while back, because I actually crashed the car and I bended the control arm. So this is a brand new control arm. Take this pin off. My phone's about to fall. Okay, no, somehow it's getting hold on. Alright, let's see. Take this off. There we go. Take the pin off. Put it here to the side. Don't lose that. So now we got a nut on top that we gotta take off. Don't see what size that is. What size is that? Let's see. Okay, so it's like, what is this? That's a 13/16 on me, so it works, it fits. So yeah, I'm gonna loosen this up real quick. Let's see if I can mount you guys somewhere. If not, then I'll show you guys. Alright, pulls off. Now you're gonna need a hammer. Yeah, I'm about to figure out a way to push that down. If I turn the wheel, it'll be easier, but the car has no battery. I'm gonna have to plug the battery in and just turn the freaking wheel. We'll see. Alright, so just letting you guys know, take this clip off, it's right here. Pull it off, you just push it into the sides, and then up here, you're gonna want to push this back. It's like a gormet. Just push it back. Should come off. There you go. The reason you want to do this is your brake line. You don't want it to break when this drops down, if it drops down a lot. So this will give it enough leverage for you to play around with. Next, I'm gonna take this bolt off right here. I think it's like a 17. But just to confirm that, let's see. Well, yeah, it's definitely smaller than this, so I think it's like a 17. Alright, we're gonna attempt to take that bolt off. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. Let's see, bolt up here. Get my flashlight. 17 right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Guys, another 10 mil bolt. I almost forgot about this one, bro. Oh, wondering why it's not fucking on. I got this like another bolt over here. That back one right there, you need to take that out too. I think it's like a 14. Let me see. Once you take that 14 out, this right here, the arm, you should be able to push it in and pull out, and then this should be able to drop down. So update, yeah, literally took out the arm already over here, which is, I took it out from the sway bar link over here. You're supposed to take it out from the top, but I forgot, so I took it out from the bottom. What else I took out? Took out the bolt that goes over here that holds the shock basically in place to the thing. Took this bolt off over here, bolts off over here, and I can't seem to take that arm off to drop. Seems like nothing wants to come out right now. I mean, it's cold as hell. I understand that. Like, I might have to throw heat. Maybe that will help it. Probably the next thing I'm gonna do before, which I already took the clip off. That's the clip right here. I took this off over here. I'm gonna show you guys. I took that clip off from here, from this bolt right here. Let's see if I can show you. Up there. I don't know if you guys can see it. With that bolt up there. Probably won't be able to see it because of the light. But I think that, yeah, there you go. That bolt, I'm gonna loosen it. That's gonna drop down this big ass arm right here. And then when I drop this big ass arm, then this whole assembly should drop with it. That's my last hope. If I cannot take this arm off, I've been hitting it with a hammer, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's happening, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna hit it with a torch, and hopefully I'm lucky. We'll see what happens. So after torching it, I finally got that arm off. It's right here. I torched the shit out of it and then hit it with a hammer, and it finally came off. So I guess it's seized in it. This, the top portion, doesn't want to come off, so I'm tired of wrestling this shock. I don't know why it doesn't want to come off. Came out way easier last time compared to this time. I'm having issues. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna take this arm off. That's why I got this here. I'm gonna unbolt this so that this big ass arm, I don't even know, I forgot what this is called, comes off. And I don't even know why I keep calling this lower control. It's the tie rod. My bad. Apologize. It's tie rod. My bad. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Long day. But anyways, we'll take this arm off. Alright, let's finally get this damn bolt taken care of. So, old trick. Oops, sorry. There we go. There we go. Much better. So now that that's out the way, I should be able to maneuver, pull this as much as I want, and basically take this axle off. I'm about to use one of these. See the difference? It's going in. Just gotta keep hammering it. The lube is, the WD-40 is helping, so I'm sure you have some WD-40 on. Help ease this out. So the axle is pretty much off. So, alright. So yeah, let's continue. Trying to take the axle out. It's pretty much off. It's just that the this hub assembly is stuck on it. So now I gotta wiggle my way around, taking this out. Get that out. This is out the way. I don't know if it's gonna fall down. It might. So now that's pretty much out the way. Got the axle there, got that is laying down there. This is all the stuff I took out. This, you know, I loosened up the lines here so that, you know, the clutch line, I mean the brake line doesn't break or whatever. Loosen up so I can have some space. So that's all good. Now we got the axle here that we're gonna attempt to take out. So let's do that. Alright, so let's attempt to take this axle off from there. See if we have any luck. Still got stuff in the way. I could take this off if I want to. Not a biggie. Literally, I think I'm just gonna take it off. There we go. There we go. More space. Literally took out almost everything just to take this axle off. Put that up there. Let's see how we take this off. So I basically tied a knot behind the axle head all the way over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I could pull that string and pull with my hand at the same time, so I could try to take this axle off, because it's not easy to take this axle off, man. It's not. So let's see if I can take it out. Remember, this is behind the axle on the front over there. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but not strong enough. Not strong enough. Need stronger. Stronger. So I got the axle off. I didn't do the rope trick because I couldn't find any. But that rope trick would work though. I'm telling you guys right now it would. So what I did, I went underneath the car, right? You go under here. You can see the hole. There's a hole here. I already have the axle off. But I used one of the, I call it the crowbars, small crowbar, and I put it in between here, right, in between here, and then I just pushed forward, and then it broke the axle free. See the axle right there? Right here. The light sucks, but yeah. So I went underneath the car and I did it that way, and it was easier for me. So in case you guys were wondering, underneath the undercarriage, you could take out the axle from there. Alright, let's go back up. Sorry about the lighting, bro. If I had better lighting and somebody else to help record, it would be a lot easier for me. But it's not. So, see, I was under there. See that hole over there? And I pushed from underneath towards this way, and then it came off. Now the axle's off completely. And there we go. Yes! This is the last part we need to take out. Let's put it here, I guess. There we go. So the last part we need to take out, so now we can start taking off the transmission, start unbolting this transmission real quick. Oh man, There's a lot of work. This shit looks naked as hell. On the top, it looks crazy. But now, let's start unbolting this transmission. So it's gonna turn out that I'm not gonna be able to reach the bolt behind where the throttle body is. So what I'm gonna have to do is, as you can see, it has 4 bolts. One there, one up there, one up there, and then one over here in the corner. Then it has this hole, so there's coolant on it, and another one up here. Those 2 holes, just make sure you cover them up so they don't leak a lot of coolant. Then we have to unplug the sensor right here, this guy. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Don't have nowhere to put the camera, so I'm just letting you guys know I'm gonna take that throttle body. So I want to show you guys, this is how I had to take out the back bolt out of the transmission. I had to put it extension from over here all the way over there to this bolt. I'm gonna show you guys. That's why I had to take the throttle body out in the first place. You see where the throttle body's at? That bolt that goes right there, that bolt. So I have the extension connected from there to from back there all the way over there, so that I could loosen it, and I did. I used obviously my special handy extension, and now it's loose, as you can see here. It's rotating. So yeah, taking this bolt out real quick, then I'll work on the other ones. Alright YouTube, we're kind of coming to the end of taking this clutch off, the transmission off. So I already loosened up all the bolts. By the bolts I mean the ones that hold the trannies. One right there, one underneath there, there's 2 on this side, and then there's 3 on that side over there. Which one, the worst one that was, is that one right there on top. And then there's 2 more at the bottom over there. Can't show you because it's dark and my phone's dead. And my camera's dying as well, so that's why I'm not showing you a lot. Right now I have the jack underneath the car because I want to see what happens when I'll take the bracket off, like loosen these bolts. I want to see if it's if anything else is holding it. So I'm basically attempting to take the tranny off, so let's see what happens. Got those, all 4 of those, but I'm gonna try to take the whole mount off. So this whole mount, let's take 2 screws, one here, one on the other side, so I can take the mount off. I'm gonna get this out the way first. Okay, size 12. It is holding the wiring. You need to get that wiring out the freaking way. This car has so much freaking wiring. Alright, let's see if we can take this motor mount off. I mean transmission mount, whatever you want to call it. Different size. It is definitely a different size. Alright YouTube, it's the next day. Don't know if it was day 4 or 5, whatever. But we're finally gonna attempt to pull this transmission out. I hope I don't have to take the half shaft out. I could just pull this shit out and then the half shaft will just slide out of the trans. We're gonna see, because it's uncomfortable to take the half shaft off. Really super uncomfortable. You gotta go under the car, and then the bolts are like hidden and shit. Oh my god. But except 2 bolts. I think 2 bolts I could reach, but the other 2 are not. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna attempt to pull this tranny out now. So yeah, wish me luck. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen when I pull this out. well, attempt to pull this out. There's literally nothing holding it except the half shaft and the input shaft, obviously. But we're gonna see what happens.
Oh shit, I just squirted on my hand.
Try this again. I found another bolt. I'll show you guys. Because you guys won't be able to see it. Found one more bolt. So that might have caused the issue. There might still be another bolt. We will see. Okay, I see a crack over here. There we go. Tranny's coming out. See that gap? Don't know if you guys can see that. There's a gap there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. Look at that gap. So yeah, definitely coming out. There we go. Yes. It's out. It's out. It's out. Literally, I felt that. Let me zoom in. It is out. Show you guys. Look at that. Trans is out. It's off the car finally. Oh man. Now to maneuver this out of the way. That's gonna be the next issue. Yeah. Let's see what could happen here. To take this off is going to be an issue. So now that's going to be the hard part.
took the damn shift boot off. Great. Good job, Adonis. Not what I intended to do. Great.
So the half shaft is now out the way. As you see, I pushed it to the side. Over there, it's like 3 screws that hold it. That, well, basically allows you to move it around. So that's what I did. So now, hopefully I have enough space to take this transmission off. We'll see.
See the issue right there. Let me grab you back over here. There you go. Put you right over here. And let's see if I can do this again. We have to turn this motherfucker somehow. We could just flip you.
So next day, more shit to take out, more work, but it is what it is. Just trying to get this shit done. What I'll do is take this bracket off right here. Has to do with the coolant. I don't know. This is where the, how you call it, the freaking the valve that closes and opens to add coolant for the coolant to go in and out. I forgot what it's called, bro. I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm gonna take this out. I'm draining the coolant, as you guys can see down here. I'm draining it from the radiator up top. It's literally you twist off the knob down there. You can't see shit, but it's down there somewhere. You're gonna see it. Once I do that, I have a strap here. This is my ghetto. The Corolla is gonna help me hold one side up. So my plan is basically the mount, one of the motor mounts is on this side over here, all the way down there where the half shaft is at. So it's like it's 4 bolts. So once I loosen those 4 bolts, the engine is gonna be more loose, right? So the plan is I'm gonna have the jack underneath the engine in a safe zone. That's not the oil pan, obviously. And so the engine is gonna be able to be able to flex more down and more up with my jack. So hopefully by me pulling the tranny up and with the jack letting the engine drop down, I should be able to slide the tranny up from the top. I should. I hope. If not, we still attempt to take it down out from the bottom, but we'll see. I'm just trying everything I can. This transmission does not want to come out of here. A little update for you guys. The camera died, but literally took out more of the engine bay. I'm just gonna explain to you guys what happened. I thought the camera was recording, but it didn't. So sorry about that. Apologize. But I ended up taking out this. I don't know. I don't doubt that's the water pump. It's I know it's with the cooling goes and the thermostat and all that. I took that out. It was literally one bolt here, one bolt up there. That's 2, 3 over here on the side. 3 bolts with a gasket. Again, this is where the thermostat goes and the coolant. This is the piping for the coolant. See how the rubber holes, it pulls out. What else I took out? Hoses, obviously coolant holes. I drained the coolant. I don't know if I recorded that or not. Well, I don't know if the camera recorded or not, because I literally just left the camera here. I thought I was recording the whole time, but I guess not. The axle half shaft, the axle half shaft, I took it out also. It was over there. These are the screws for it. It was like, no, the screws over here. I think it was like 3 or 4 screws. I'm not really sure for the half shaft to loosen. I think I did record that, but then I did loosen the four screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws for the mount over here, for the motor mount for the engine, so that it could tilt to the side. As you can see, the engine is literally tilted to the side so that I could have space to take this transmission off finally. See, I see right here. Yeah, the transmission literally could pull up out. I have the space for it, so that's what I'm gonna attempt to do right now, is to pull it out with my manpower, because yeah, I can't drop it from the bottom. There's no space, and that jack is holding it, and I don't have another jack to lift it up. So yeah, so right now I'm just showing you guys what I have to do. This is where the thermostat goes, the gasket. This is what I'm talking about, the lines for it. Yeah, where that big ass piping goes. So that's that. I think that's all that the camera didn't record, besides me jacking the car up and shit. So, but now I should be able to take this thing out. I just gotta pull it up. Don't know if I'm gonna use my manpower or I'm gonna figure out if I can put it have my bullet jack come and help, but we'll see. It's literally almost there. This is probably holding it too. Take this shit out so that come out smooth. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen, but I mean, on the bright side, the trans is off. Yeah. Yeah, this yeah, kind of, well, I didn't break the undercheck because I took all the clips off, but yeah, it's kind of folding, so yeah. Lucky I have my books there. So yeah, the trans is finally off the car. There we go. It's finally out, guys. Finally. After like 2 weeks of taking parts off, but so now I gotta lift up the car high enough to take the chains off. Yeah, it's gonna be a mission. So I'm gonna have to lower the other jack real quick where the other bull leg jack is at. Excited to say we finally got this tranny out of the car. Out of the car and the engine bay. As you can see, no more tranny there. Tranny's right here. It's beautiful to see it side by side to the Accord. I'm glad that I finally got this out. Finally, after like 2 weeks. You know, I was taking my sweet ass time because I work and I do other things, obviously. So I took little by little, started taking out parts and see what I had to take out to make this the easiest possible to take this tranny out, which there is no easy way. This shit was hard, complicated. I ain't gonna lie to you, guys, super complicated. Like, I literally wish I had the money to just pay a shop to do it, because that's how hard and complicated this is compared to that car and a Civic TSX. It's way easier. I took out the motor and trans off that Corolla. Way easier. Took off the motor and trans off my EG. Way easier. I'm pretty sure the TSX will be way easier than this. I know it for a fact. This shit has so much wiring, so much, and for a big car, it's like so tight for no reason. Like, look at this. This car is huge. It shouldn't be that tight. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm just glad it came out, and I'm glad I got to share this moment with you guys, because I'm the first person on YouTube to do this to a Honda Accord 2018 10th gen 1.5 6-speed manual turbo, and I'm proud of it. That shit makes me proud. That's the only reason I wanted to do it. Besides, I don't have the money for that. I don't have no money to pay $2 grand or whatever it's gonna cost me for a shop to take a trans off to put a clutch on. That's too much money. And I'm just glad I did this myself. It makes it more special and more proud to be the first on YouTube to do this and give you guys a DUI and basically explain it the best way I could possible. I know the camera kind of turned off on me a few times. The battery sucks on this camera, so I don't really know 100% what it recorded, what it didn't. But I'm gonna edit the video as best as possible and explain to you guys and basically everything I did. So without further ado, and keeping this video longer than it is, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Pretty sure it's probably gonna be like more than 30 minutes, but that's for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed it and appreciate what I just did. All the efforts, 2 weeks, and I finally got it done. Hope you guys appreciate the effort of me being the first, and I appreciate it, and honored. And I just hope that you guys can learn from it. And then if you guys decide to do it on your own, you watch this video and you figure out another way to make it more easier for you. To be honest with you guys, the best advice I could give you if I were to do this again is to just take the motor and trans out as one unit. That's the easiest way to do it. Easiest, but you have to take out way more stuff, like all the AC lines and all that. It's just more work, but that's the easiest way to do it to me, without having the hassle of taking that tranny out in that tight spot. So if you guys want the easiest way, take the motor and trans out together after you disconnect everything out of it, and then you should be, and have a hoist, an engine hoist, and you should be good. Yeah, that'll be the easiest way and the best advice I could give to you guys. And just take your time with it too, because you rush it, it's not gonna happen. That's why I took 2 weeks, because I literally just took my time with it, because I didn't want to break anything and rush anything, which I still ended up breaking one sensor from the trans, which is right here. I'll show you guys. Make sure you guys take it out. There's this sensor that goes right here, and I'm pretty sure I have it right here. There we go. See, I broke it. See, it's cracked. I don't know if it's still gonna work, but if it doesn't, then I'll just replace it. I think it's a speed sensor. I'm not sure, but it is what it is. That's replaceable. I'm just glad I got this out. But anyways, let me stop talking. Thanks you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for all the new subscribers that joined, that have been waiting and staying with me as well. Appreciate every single one of you guys, because every time my channel grows, it just makes me feel that more enthusiastic to do more shit to this car and to continue on forward. And like I said, I still got the clutch that I'm gonna finally be able to install, the MISHIMOTO oil can, and the torque mount, and then 4 tires. And then I'm gonna get alignment, and then we're going dyno. So don't forget about that. We are gonna dyno this car, and that's a fact. Once all these upgrades are in this car that I have there, all those boxes, those tires, the alignment, everything is on the car, we're going dyno. There's no ifs, no nothing. We're going to dyno. After we dyno, that's gonna be the best day, because after that I'm gonna try to hit the track and try to get the fastest 1/4 mile with this car. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you appreciate this video, and all right, peace.